But is there room for deferring security matters to the executive?
Oh yes, absolutely. And sorry if that skipped. For instance, in the matter of the MRC, which was endorsed by the Court of Appeal and has been cited by the Supreme Court, one of the questions that was placed before us as a strong argument is that the executive had information about the criminal activities of the body in question. We found and held and were of the view that in respect to matters of national security, the executive must be given the margin of appreciation, their view of what is a national security breach or the possibility of national security breach must be respected. And so there is a manner in which there should be a balance. The decision itself in MRC was not about the correctness or the merit of the executive decision to prescribe. It was merely a question of the procedure that was followed.
Thank you. And finally,
okay.
Should the Supreme Court of Kenya see itself primarily as an error correction court, a precedent-setting constitutional court, or a guardian of the constitutional order?
So error correcting.
Precedent-setting constitutional court, or a guardian of the constitutional order?
Okay. So the Supreme Court has various mandates. In its appellate mandate, there are two parts, that of in respect to application and interpretation of the Constitution, and the other in respect to matters of general public importance. So there will be occasion in its appellate jurisdiction where the court will be called upon to interrogate the correctness of decisions that come before it. And in that aspect, it might be viewed as an error-correcting court. There'll be times when it must seize opportunity that are presented by disputes that come before it in respect to moments that are presented of jurisprudential significance, when it will set out precedent that unsettle important areas of the law, which will give guidance to all the other courts. Should the Supreme Court be a guardian of the Constitution? I think it should. I think it should, just like all the other courts right from the subordinate courts, because the command of the Constitution is that in exercising judicial authority, we must be guided by the Constitution, we must give it its full purpose, we must give it its full effect. So it must be a guardian of the Constitution, and I think the many decisions made by the Supreme Court tell of this important mandate or speak to it.
Okay. Sorry, CJ, I said final, but since I've saved a few minutes, may I ask a final question?